Mobetna ha, any of them would treat her dying, any of fetch moto, any idea bema to you munende, baby mobile than any pa.
If you mark my word, today's date, even $50, I'm not saying he will end up paying more. Mark my word, I'm telling you. That
You see a misinformation. It's total disrespect to the court. Omumi na koto Pakistan for space no she said Omuchi 1944 World War plane. Disrespecting the court. And the fool sits there and say, I am a journalist. Disrespecting the court of the land. How can you do that? Yet ya broche ni yatete ya basement. And ya see a red dross. And ya tia broche. Moba ya de mutina be pema dine ya be me wura moto. And then the mobeka kurum ha. And then Jimmy. And I'm mote Ghana to bonkum. Tip house. Emu kan. And I'm kan kwasi asem. Siafo. Mo say kurorun. Mo say be duru ha. Upon the woman who ha nyina no. You ye nyina ye hu eye Adwoa Safo, another NPP near. We have been speaking about her for years. Adwoa Safo is on medication. Into the you people need to understand the say a idea obetaye and you say last one ye obetaye maka Adwoa Safo wants some natural or a political midwife. Obi all politics be at me into ono the she's doing this because of the frustration and also an agenda. Ibrahim, you bet you got agenda ni natural ni amagana fu hu the Adwoa Safo But most importantly, what we do tonight is say, yebeku jandam, yebeku konkonsa, yebe break it down things for Ghanaians to have a clear understanding of the AC or Ghana. There's one thing about this platform. This platform basically educates millions of Ghanaians around the world. Educates millions of Ghanaians in Ghana. And that's what makes this platform unique from platform BIA. The reason why there are so many people in Ghana, MPP4, they don't even hate John Mahama, they hate me and they say, they believe, say, with the help of on my platform, any other people, through me help, John Mahama is president again. And I don't take the credit alone, I take it with you because so when your time ain't me anka no kreno so ancho before anka ye hu se ekufuado ene kwasiafui na mo se ekro no. So I always give credit to the people watching me. Anything I watch show on TV, on radio, on Facebook, wherever advertising so the sponsors of the show, no, just to take time to watch me, no, you are the sponsor. So I always give you that credit, and I always make sure, say, I respect your intelligence. It is not like me walking on the streets like a stray dog. And they say, I sit, I use facts, and I make you understand, say, I respect your intelligence. So I am basically relating to you as a human being and not acting like a stray dog. And then the uniqueness of my platform. Say, but now you're the facts in the age, man. We are not ready to waste time on adding a year kusie. And what we will do to put kusie in its place, we will do it. The bigger picture is to look at Osrono that we want to cut into pieces. Majority of Ghanaians are watching me tonight across the world, not because Omuhu platform will be that, because they know, say, the air koswahano facts no ahanewo. That is why I respect you and I respect your intelligence for spending time with me on this platform. No big dreams say after elections, Kevin Taylor's platform will die. People will not watch Kevin Taylor again. But they forgot to say it is not about Kevin Taylor. It is about the facts not Kevin Taylor the buyer. So if you want to stop Kevin Taylor, you need to bring counter facts to stop me. It is not about insinuations and it's not about using Kevin Taylor as a springboard to be relevant. No, it does not work like that. There are so many mad people on the streets. But the most important thing is when you need something and you want something, you took your time to analyze that thing, Take your time to analyze that thing. And what we do here is, you see, in Penifortichu and Enquara, in Bebunua, Musiso, they have watched this platform for a very long time. There are other platforms they go to watch to entertain themselves. And social media, there are so many places you go to entertain yourself. And there are places you go to educate yourself. So that is the distinction between my platform and other platforms. There are places you go on social media and you're like, I'm bored. It is normal. We do it. Sometimes we go to other platforms to go watch because we feel, say, we are bored. We feel, say, I had a Jimmy also. We feel, say, we are not going to get anything substantial from there, but it's just for the fun of it. But sometimes, Utumika say, about 8 Ghana time, about 4 US time, I need to watch Kevin Taylor because me person who the echo. That is the distinction between what we do here and what other stray dogs do. It is always important to understand what you believe in and what you trust. And it's a majority of Ghanaians, they come here and they watch me and they take something with them. You can go out there and watch entertainment. So many people are doing entertainment. It's fine. But when you come here, it's business. It's serious business. It's factual business. It's things that we can read, break down, understand to build a nation. So let's all concentrate and build Ghana. Let us take care of issues behind the scenes that we have to take care of. But what we have to do now to build Ghana, we need to do it. That is why there's a distinction between my platform and other stray dogs. It's very, very important. It's a new break. Nipe bi ekekansam. Ejuma yayacho. Ye start here da man for be bread na murum. Yayache. We have been doing this for years. And so when I come to Japan, me, I know how I do my things. Yeah. Me can't send back in Kebium. So once I can't send man Kebium, there's a reason. It means I'm working towards it. Inti me my ejuma we yache. Let's concentrate. Let's do what we have to do. Nyash. Me say, if anybody say the NDC government is not doing well, they want to do everything and kick the NDC government out, that person has the right. Obi o yasibia o say o de o strong ube two NDC two. Abraham make Kevin Tilam wa. Nobody on this planet. As far as I am doing this with the facts, as far as I am sitting here respecting the intelligence of Ghanaians, using the facts, nobody on this planet can kick the NDC out of power. Nobody. Eche onyankopon ka se Kevin eye. Any omo kan ho na omo akoma pa omo ye de ye e kan okure Ghana for no entwe omo ho. But apart from that, nobody. It can be cluster of stray dogs. It can be the whole MPP setting up different platforms, different networks. They can all come together as a unit. I will condemn all of them. It is not me, it is the facts. Because all these platforms don't have facts. All these platforms, my imagine say, we are going to destroy the NDC. We are going to say something to Mahama. We are going to destroy the government. Nobody has facts. You cannot destroy NDC and you cannot destroy Mahama. You have the right to speak your mind to Mahama. You have the right to speak your mind to the NDC. You have the right to insult the NDC. Over the right. But you cannot stop the NDC from ruling. That is what I am saying. And nobody. Boga. Now NDC MPP will power for 8 years. Metumo. Or the NPP power. There's no animal on the street. No animal on the street. Me say MPP will power 8 years. Me two or more. Ekufuado no krabe two no. Nobody or no stray dog. Nobody. I stand here and I know the facts I have and the credibility I have. Nobody. Especially if you can't read and write. You are a non-entity. I want Ghanaians to understand that they should still believe in the Abena Motuyeno. They should still believe in John Mahama. They should still believe in the NDC government. They have promised and they are delivering. Thank you, Mr. S, Mr. P. The NDC government promised and they are delivering. That is the most important thing. As they deliver, as they have promised you and they are delivering, what is your problem? Your problem is to listen to the facts. That is what we need. What is behind the scenes is behind the scenes and is being taken care of. What is here is what we are going to deal with. Let's concentrate. As far as Kevin Taylor, I sit. NPP can put everything together, all bloggers around the world together. John Mahama, until I decide John Mahama will leave power, nobody can take John Mahama out of power. Nobody. I am saying it. Me say Onyankopon, enkwa de betima stop what I am doing. No, me see NPP can galvanize everybody. All radio, all TV, all bloggers, rabies, dogs, everything on the streets. Nobody can overthrow the NDC unless Nyankopon Kasa Kevi Jaimaninka. But as far as Nyankopon Kai, nobody. Because these facts, they are sacred. The facts that we show every day on our show, these are sacred facts. And you need these facts to be able to overthrow John Mahama and the NDC. So when to bring a fact way they are a comedy. It's a fact. Mrs. When to me and fight facts, no. They could be a grow. We will come and enjoy you people as comedy show, but we will come to Kevin Taylor and listen to the facts and build the nation. That is the difference between Kevin Taylor's platform and the stray dogs. We will watch the comedy. We are so happy about comedy. When we are sleeping, when we are at work and we are bored, we will watch the comedy. You will do the comedy. We will watch. But when it comes to it is Kevin Taylor's platform because on it to make kind tears on it to make kind chim, on it to me who with facts. So won't mean yes, everything you do is comedy. Every single thing you do is comedy. Until we are happy, we have a lot of comedians helping social media for us to laugh every day. We will laugh. We will enjoy. We will buy data. We will enjoy the comedy. By a person, take a decision. Kevin Taylor they decided. So I'm not taking anybody's job from them. Every stray dog can do whatever they want to do. But Sebastian Ghana, Kevin Taylor and the rule is idea. It's very, very important. And that is the most important thing. It's another jandam I want to kill. And a very important, it's got to do with Anas Arimia Anas. Nasa Monica de Japan. Enya ewo quarter. So after this, I'll be back to prove something to you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I stand before you not just as a journalist, but as a witness to history, a child of Ghana's turbulent past, and a soldier in the fight for truth. Yesterday in the Essex County Superior Court of New Jersey, an 8-member jury delivered a unanimous verdict holding Kennedy Ejapong, former Ghanaian MP, liable for defamation and awarding damages of $18 million. The ruling is more than a legal victory. It is a profound affirmation that truth matters, that justice is not a privilege of the powerful, and that the arc of history does indeed bend towards righteousness. My story begins long before this moment. I was born at the 37 Military Barracks in Accra, the son of the soldier who served in an era where power belonged to those who wielded the gun. I grew up watching my nation transition from military rule to democracy, witnessing firsthand the struggle of ordinary Ghanaians yearning for justice, transparency, and accountability. When Ghana finally embraced democracy, I knew that safeguarding it required more than just laws. It needed the unyielding courage of those willing to hold power accountable. That is why I chose journalism, not as a career, but as a calling. Over the years, my team and I have exposed corruption at the highest levels, from the corridors of politics to the halls of justice. But in fighting the corrupt, one becomes a target. Mr. Ejapong, in a desperate bid to silence me, labeled me a land grabber, an extortionist, a murderer, a tax evader, and a blackmailer who ought to be hanged. These were not just lies. They were calculated attempts to destroy my credibility and put my life in danger. While Ghana's legal system failed to deliver justice in 2018, the U.S. court upheld truth. This case was not easy. Proving defamation in the United States requires establishing actual malice by a clear and convincing evidence standard, one of the highest legal thresholds in the world. That the jury ruled 8-0 in my favor on every count is a testament to the fact that Mr. Ejapong acted with reckless disregard. Regrettably, Ghana's justice system has not always lived up to the principles of fairness and impartiality. When I sued Mr. Ejapong in 2018, despite his inability to legally substantiate his allegations, the court ruled against me, with Justice Barr scandalously branding me a terrorist instead of adjudicating the facts before him. This miscarriage of justice was later condemned by Supreme Court Justice Kolende, who rightly described it as a violent abuse of judicial authority. My fight has never been for personal gain, but for the soul of Ghana's democracy. This victory in the US sends a powerful message. The media cannot be silenced, truth cannot be buried, and those who wield power must be held accountable. Let this moment be a wake-up call to all who seek to erode the foundations of justice in Ghana. Let it remind us that democracy is not just about elections, but institutions that uphold the truth, courts that deliver justice without fear or favor, and citizens who refuse to accept corruption as the norm. To my legal team, Andrew Dehere Esquire, Atawomega Esquire, Evans Salasi Adeka Esquire, and Odei Crow Esquire, I am forever grateful for your dedication to justice. And to my supporters in Ghana and around the world, Your unwavering belief in the fight strengthens my resolve. The battle against corruption continues. We will name, shame, and jail. Ghana deserves better, and I will never stop fighting for a future where justice is not a privilege of the powerful, but the right of every citizen. Thank you.
So that was Anas Arimiao. Anas, the case between Anas and Kennedy Japan, New Jersey, Supreme Court. Now, there's this misinformation and disinformation. Nipebi eti social media, and you see, when somebody uses your platform to misinform and disinform, you, the person on that platform, can be held liable. And sometimes people don't know when it comes to the U.S. courts. When it comes to the laws in America. And then last time I can say, even things you say on social media, especially when you're in America, and maybe against the government or against government policies and things the government is putting in place. So what's America? That's where you say you can even speak against it because of freedom of speech. At a point that your speech can be used against you. And to say, Ujina social media can say, me repeat America for me no American kwarada. You can be called to answer that on what basis them are working. Nipa only or madam saying that alone you can end up in jail as a pedophile. Yeah, you can. So what we social media can say America judge for Jimmy Obian to me. That alone, a citizen can take you on, and if you are not able to prove, you end up in jail. And you see, when you live in this country, anytime I say me koku sono. More time to kill a rat or a mouse, whatever you call it. I have time. And I add pieces and pieces of things to get what I want. But Anas Asemi are making, you need to understand, say, Asembia is see your court one. So if you call yourself a journalist in America, na say opese who approach sa asemono. Na say oka asemona. As far as you have a platform, make sure that anybody who comes on that platform, one, has the facts to back their statement, because it's got to do with judges, it's got to do with jury, it's got to do with the United States of America law. It is a wide deal, say you can just quote some things and you can just spew it out. For just using that platform, bringing people on to misinform alone, you can end up in jail. And a citizen, a regular citizen, can take you on and say you cannot underestimate or malign or denigrate, that's the right word, the United States laws, especially when it is the New Jersey Supreme Court. Now, I'm mentioning my DB. Now, the conversation about Arimiao Anas, 18 million, Akopie Court, I say, yes, Kennedy Nkutia, yes, my Kennedy Nkutiano. Now, the conversation has been deduced. You're taking conversation about Fumako Kudru, pictures, any videos are you can or court. Now, Mo amuti America, Musumako school, Ghana for amuti America, Mako school. Can you just pick a camera and enter a courtroom and film? As a journalist, if you call yourself a journalist, Wako school, so unjimi na unimadia. Now, if you know what you are doing, can anybody just walk into just even your room and pick a camera and take a picture of you or take a video of you? Now, let's watch this. We are making my DB.
The clue why they don't want to say anything. One, courtroom or Nankasa. They want everybody not to video. You can take pictures, but you cannot video. Anas has video without even one video judge in the movie. That is another case where young lawyers they are not going to say anything. I'm telling you, sir. This is where it's far more than what we are doing right now.
Anas lawyers say munina or say omu permission or court.
Yo,
omu pesa omu video because momo say neba and omu hu say mu di obi edi machi. Eju omu koje tie ofaje tie. Omu koje permission.
Okay, so
court to video, yes. They went for permission. Yes. And the court granted them permission to video.
That is why
independent journalists be and I say, but they went for permission to video.
Who judge in a catcher almost say on permission to record even the judge himself.
Yeah, I see they have permits to video. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I can form a trade tonight. You know, when the time is right, we will see. So whether the judge allowed them to video or they told
this is how low journalism has come. You see, they be a catch a Ghana for say, and yet ebia in Kumbia Ratare woto, ana Sunday or Saturday powder be order bokum, and I know maybe I would have for him. I can't be Jenny who crowd makes you intelligent. I keep saying these are some of the people are your more chance, and I blame Kwame despite and the misinformation. Utie sanko for me no mukase they no friend who journalist no catch any pan say Anas lawyer say. So if you are a journalist, what is your job? Because then it means you have actually had a conversation with Anas's lawyer. If you are going to pose this question or this is going to come into a conversation, the best thing to do is to ask for that to prove to the world, because their conversation all boils down to Kennedy Ntia because Anas and or the camera are court. And it's how a journalist now to one I will say Anas lawyer say Ebi Anas lawyer some catch on no boa. Now can you as a journalist sitting there on that platform when you are called to answer for allowing that guy to misinform, no, what basis, what evidence are you going to stand on to prove your case? Because Anas lawyer can tell you, I didn't say anything like that. So I cannot, that's why I record here. He can tell you he is not obliged to show you that. So what do you do as a journalist? I am talking about protecting your credibility and protecting the job you do and understanding the fundamental job you are doing. Actually, where Jimmy? Actually, what Junior will say, Asante Samni. This is a clear-cut case of shutting down somebody who is foolishly ignorant and wants to rant, stupidly rant because of what has happened in the Supreme Court in New Jersey as a battle between NPP and NDC. This is clearly to tell you, say, majority of Nkwasiafo no muti radio suni TV for na mo say omo no mo conduct makachem Ghana makachem me say san Nkwasiafo muti radio suni TV so mo journalist no so we telephone conversation any interview to free they cannot speak for 10 minutes from my dream to tell you what they think about issue. They can't do it. 90% of Nkwasiafo muti TV say journalist no me say so we interviews to free. Anytime no surround with foolish people to talk to. Because me sitting here, I do my homework before I come here. I can sit for 10 hours. I will tell you everything and back it with facts. Because my job here is to educate you. My job is my job here is not to bring somebody to come and share their opinion. The platform. So it is not my job to bring people to come and share opinions. It is my job as a journalist to tell you what you want to hear, the facts. So I have a lot of work on me. It is our job to go find the truth and let you know. That is why when you come on my platform, hardly do you see any monkey sitting on it and saying, I want to share my opinion. No, I show share opinion. Now, can be na me to me and hold you I will end up in jail. No. But when you believe in what you do, you have the intellectual know-how and intelligence, deep intelligence to understand what you are doing. You do your work, you fact-check your work before you sit there to allow pigs to make statement against a court. Anas court, video aba. You see Anas lawyer can so bring permission. Anas lawyer on Belgium. Anas lawyer on him how to send an email. The way you were able to contact Anas's lawyer, you can use the same channel to contact him to give you the evidence proving, say, America court Benbe who's a camera or air filming nipa. These are very dirty people. America visa ayafo. Sebio, kwasiebia to be by American tea, and Ghana ye Jimmy tea to be free or be a journalist. Now, let's dissect the matter. This document you see here. We want more Jimmy. Most of us are for we so. Ye Jimmy tra. You see this document. This is Sorry. This is a request. A request that the ANAS team sent to the court to ask for permission to film and to take still pictures. Any fool sitting on radio and TV in Ghana, America, I say, or a journalist, go to the court, just ask. The court will give it to you. Just ask, send an email. Send an email. This job is so easy. It is not complicated. I don't know Jimmy sir. Send an email to the court and tell the court you want evidence to this. Is this there? The court will hand it over to you. Jimmy. Matiti tinkwa ya iri moni wabetata kamera nimu ekeka nkwasi asem adentia ya kromuni ya party ni MPP Kennedy Japan asama tuninti yense American court yengu court n'anim ase. Why do you do that? Now this document is request of permission to photograph electronic record of or broadcast a court proceeding. Into the ANAS team, they sent a document. They requested that can we film? Can we take still pictures? I did not make this document up. This is a document from the court that any person can just ask for. When you enlarge the document, let me show you and let me read the document to you. In class 4, this is what you see. These are the facts. Mwe Jimmy Dudu, mudi munkrasa samru fi wurem. Mabe tena brochire. Monumu kankankam, mabe bojantira tikrom ha. Mo brekese. Monimu say entwamwa. E Google radio so Facebook e Jimmy mo. This is the document. It is not difficult. It is so easy to do that. Mo hu fin in Chamwa asefo mo dwen se mo betumi de san konkonsa ne nkwase akeka no saa e de MPP aba power enya adwuma. In the name of journalism. 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 Eyasema. Yanyenyem we yasintim. Mwa Jimmy. Now look at the records. Okwa say completed forms must be submitted to the assignment judge, trial court administration, designee for approval. Date of request 3/17/25, March 17, 2025. Name of requester yakataso. Telephone number of requester yakataso. Affiliation freelance journalist. So a freelance journalist who was part of the whole thing, who also went to cover, actually requested to take their cameras, to take videos and still pictures. A freelance journalist. So you don't need any special accreditation. You just have to put in a request. Eyase mafo ya mo papa de mo maame ko hyehyɛ eyase ene e begye nyim munti mo ayese moa mo dwen se enye MPP agana wu kwasiafo mo hu fin. Now when you go down there you see this permission to request for name of person attending that has been covered. Name of case L2918-22. Judge courtroom number Jeffrey Edini Neohono date and a shohono. Now I request permission to use recorded equipment for the following activities. Check all the blah blah. And they ticked video, still photography. Video and still photography. These are the two things that the freelance journalist requested. A person or taking video and still photography. That's all. Dirty people from dirty roots. Then when you go down there, you see specific equipment to be used. Phone and camera. It is there. Into Adwoa eka se Kennedy Japan. When a man one coin and a you just need to do that. This is simple. You just need to put it in. You get it. Now, mutual request, was it granted? Yes. Was the request granted? This is what they got back after they sent the request. The request was granted. Go to the court. Now, this is Martha Estrella to the person who sent the freelance journalist who requested to be able to do that in court. Good afternoon. Please see the approved request for video and still photography in the matter XL 00291-8-22 in Judge Beecham's courtroom on 3/18/25 or Beckham, whatever you want to call it. Regards, and you can see clearly, Martha Estrella, Administrative Specialist 4. They actually requested, they got a permission to do that. The documentation is there, the phone number is there, Excess Vicinage, New Jersey Court, Superior Court of New Jersey. What else again do you need? There's an email there. What kind of journalism is this? And you allow goats and sheep because you see journalism now for kwasiabia to be free guests. Kwasiabia to be free guests. Nipa findia to be free guests. Momesala was no bianca adwene. Now so that thing there is easy for everyone to do. It is easy. I can line 15 people up on my show. And Adwene was saying, hey, where the antias here? Now so Adwene was saying, kwasiabia one body bread be no fibi. No abefana transfer or no discuss Ghana. Now who would you man saying? What is your job as a foreign tutu near? Would say what is your job? This is what we are talking about. The misinformation is too much. This is easy to do. Just ask for it. Now listen to the audio, the tape again. Tie, or the last part.
Away and dismiss and say you're discharged until we are going to form a whole jury again.
You are using 2 words. Discharge, any dismiss, a many different things in under US law, Pacho. See, I'm saying I have Tobo.
Okay, they were dismissed. It is right now, they are going to form a whole jury team again. It a whole month. Say young go through whatever the cases. And as some Forson go through whatever cases in a month's time. No, the date is there. But I don't know, say it's out yet. I can't mention.
The date is not out.
Okay. You only say a month, 1 month later. It's Obasha. Let her now read, Let her now read, if you would do me the honor and a favor to read. And when
a statement will be actual.
Read it to the end.
Yeah, but any letter. I'm person. Okay. It's not a letter, it's a statement. And you all send the
right.
It's a statement, it's not a letter.
Okay. That's exactly what happened. It's I'm telling you for a fact. Okay. It's hearsay the M1. Anas was so quick to come out just to redeem his image because they are told to say or your investigative terrorists in Ghana. Let me take this opportunity to come out to also redeem my name and tarnish my opponent. Who told him to come out right now? Adwoa is against the ruling. Because I'm running to say you back out. All my evidence is say one man is nobody has given him any money. He's making Ghanaians seem say. They say no Canadian pump between $18 million. If you mark my word, today's date, right? Even $50, I'm not saying he will end up paying more. Mark my word, I'm telling you. That I don't know why he like to do this.
You see the misinformation. This is total disrespect to the court. Omumi na koto Pakistan for space no mo said here. Omuchi 1944 World War plane. Nkurasifo aba America. Omakoto Pakistan for space ashe. Kurasifo. Omumi na koto Pakistan for space ashe. I said Vietnam welders etiti kekan kwasi asem disrespecting the court. Disrespecting the court. And the fool sits there and say, I am a journalist. You're disrespecting the court of the land. How can you do that? How can you live in this country and you disrespect the court? At the free court by you people sit and misinform and disinform everybody. I didn't tell for about town. I'm going to Pakistan for space ashe into Omuti America. Yeah, they are different from Ghana for Jimmy. I saw chief World War II plane. In kwasi asem ni ete ho abeduru ha o. They know nothing. They are ignorant. Wemuno, these are people, they led you people to go vote for Akufo-Addo in 2017, 2016. I'm telling you. Di kwasi asem to Akufo-Addo and on better America. Says I tell see ye Jimmy. Yet ya brochire ni yetete ya basement and ya see a red dross and ya tia brochire mobile ya de mutina be pem dan ya be ma wura moto and then the mobeka kurom ha. Ye de ni Jimmy. And I'm Ghana to Bonkum, ship house, a mukan and a mokan kwasi asem. Mot yen kwasi campaign me Akufo-Addo wie. Ah, Akufo-Addo wini ya Ghana mu ya den, and a trom mobetna ha, and ya de mutitara dying, and ya fetchere moto, and ya de bema tuye munende, baby mobadani nipa. Kwasi afo, must say kroro, must have a drew ha. Upon the moment who are hanging on, you still don't want to get away from your stupid tribe, your stupid tribal party. Muhufin. Dirty people, very dirty people. You can see they are dirty, and we are not going to allow that to happen again. We will make sure we protect the court. We will make sure we protect our credibility of the news that comes out of the court. We will make sure Kevin Taylor, no, if your man come to Ghana for more. If your man come to Ghana, see it to Kroma. If it's a man come to Ghana, Asasa. He said, oh, why didn't you arrest him? He came to Ghana. Why, Mr. Jimmy, Munia more people for my dam. Sal Abawa Muluziano, Abomu Yinamodam, Muntimi, my dream to me normal BM MPP. Sir, lose your Muluzi. Muntimi normal BM da for 42 years and over. Munya normal BM. Obia be bodam 11 mo be bodam kiti on say since you to abadi mun shada anya steady mun shada anya reasonable biem and I won't study Ghana for mun shada study MPP for after election 2024 on so mun stable kasa hun so majimi they have not been stable again. If your man come to Ghana or your bema Ghana Interpol afe adane, why didn't you arrest him when he came to Ghana? 8 years na me just say Akufo-Addo the Interpol be chimo America. Na omo yede ombeba fie no ombeba na me gin samu se Akufo-Addo ba be check Kevin Taylor e wa America e je sia de we will arrest Kevin Taylor afi de enya if your man come to Ghana biom right now de why did you allow him to come to Ghana muhu bibi da ade be chena meti eye de eyi akweside mu de mubohu me se nana de onim se me ba ade be chemo se meti akweside asena de oye be ma no oso owo hwa no no de nsa be kame akweside na se Mweja, Kevin Taylor ni Otumfuo onana chenchen hine Kevin Taylor maba miginem. Aya yana onana Kevin Taylor yana maba miginem. Enfantifo hine kese nana ko isata onana maba Kevin Taylor. Chenchen hine ayen furu film from. Aya awonafo hine kese togbe onana maba Kevin Taylor ni miginem. Aya enzmafo hine kese dananzma Kevin ni debia nusana na wo hweme miginem onana Mama baso nana ufili me. Eye kofuo nyina mo hene kese a oho kofuo hene kese. Nana minie mama baso bienu nana me do. Eye ahantafo henkese nana minie Kevin Taylor amanfo kekansam ba nana mi ginem me protect obia nana chenchen hene minie. Eye bonofo hene nana minie. Eye nzimafo hene nana minie. Eye dagomafo hene. Eye hwanwe enkranfo gamanche nana okay Kevin Taylor acho mi Kevin Taylor. Minke show slow comedy say Ghanaians MPP buru chon sabodenche o ma said nanchem nana MPP bulu cho sabolai MPP nana oh manche minke income Ghana emit nana nana emit manche o fa nana taflache Kevin Taylor ni atankpa abafio aite oblite nana thank you very much gamanche nana me do me satin grind Beti Hausa, Mutumbanzani, Bawasaba, Zo Wanchi, Dagomba, Yani, Muntini, Abinga, like Kevin Taylor show. With all due respect, Mustik Lawa, Bawasaba, fasting, Mustik is slow. I just say, Mustik Lawa, I'm godfather, no. Fasting, Tiwa is slow, Kakra. Ain't a Hausa Forson, Dagomba for Munina Winim. Almost feeling me. One way. Team, let's do the do. All right, let's take care of business. Ayache, bayana manfo ni bia ko. Nyashi. Nka me beka Nash o. Nash na nka me beka. Akobi wo ha ye friend Nash. Odo na akọ pass mama me wie. Na me bubo di ne friend Nash. E na manoko fun me ko ye Nyash. Se adwene no. Just a plans the only patrimo na sika. Ai. Plans we trim na say eye fosu.
And I can assure you, with the exception of Bloomberg, I think I'm richer than any politician in America. I can assure you, with the exception of Bloomberg, I think I'm richer than any politician in America.
I didn't hear any adwuma na fosu Bloomberg no. Ai. Oh, Kennedy obetua de we easy kura. 80 million iska. $80 million. Ah, na Kennedy go for this some about we chomu nyina ka so mu 10 million $10 million also omo de so mo. Eyifu $10. Kennedy aswan ko for be go abrochi bebre. Omo do no. $80 million iska. Na Anas lawyer ne kan and e be move akọ 90 million. Yes raw. Yes raw. Anas lawyer so kan sem papa. Move akọ 50 million to 90 million. 80 grand kan wan sem we. If you Anas lawyer no, yeah, we are looking at when we go back, maybe we might. My client is very difficult, and I'm trying to talk to my client. I want to move it. Oh, 80 grand kan wan sem we. What's that akọ dey? 50 million to 90 million. 90 million say chere nka say. Akoya kana pantan. Oh, they call 90 million. Tiasi ewu no no to wanu musua ma ne clitoris nyina tete. Hey, ana my mistake. Wanu musua ma ne manhood. Hey, dem so de ne sisi bisu yi. Nyash me nash me se nyash. Manhood me se clitoris. Hey. Na dey some going. Mapong. What do I have to yapong? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Mike regional so. Na me kire wo feeling no. Mike regional I bibia tinko ye. I me kire lyrics no. Enyum no kura mbokora etumi ka. I see already. Power pen. All right, Ejinem, thank you very much.